Hey guys, Theron Asbury here with Revital Outdoors, bringing you another exciting podcast. Tonight we're going to change things up again. We're going to talk to another 2022 BFL All-American qualifier. Tonight we're talking to Mr. Preston Henson. Preston is from the great state of Tennessee. Last year in 2021, he finished fifth at the BFL Regional on Wheeler Lake. That qualified him for the BFL All-American this year on Lake Hamilton in Hot Springs, Arkansas. So we're going to give his rundown and preview to the All-American, what it means to him, what he's looking forward to the event. This is going to be some great content for all the BFL fans out there and anglers, as the BFL All-American is one of the most prestigious tournaments in tournament bass fishing, and especially for weekend warriors like Preston. Before we get started, Revital Outdoors is very excited to announce we're still taking entries into our $2,500 giveaway. Make sure you hit that link right below this video. It just takes a few seconds to get in. Guys, please enter this giveaway. I promise you, you're not going to want to miss this. It's a $2,500 sweepstakes giveaway. We've got great companies such as Flambeau Outdoors, Costa Del Mar, Seagar Line, The Rod Glove, Blue, Strike King, Tackle Warehouse. They're all in on this giveaway. So take the few seconds it takes to enter in the giveaway. I promise you, no angler out there watching this video is going to want to miss it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. That way you get notified when all of our content is dropping. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. It's Revital Outdoors. And if you've never heard of Revital Outdoors, we're a premium CBD company. We offer premium CBD products to all the outdoor enthusiasts out there. Our products are THC-free, made right here in America. You can purchase them directly off our website. That's revitaloutdoors.com. That being said, let's go ahead and go straight to Tennessee. Let's bring Preston into the studio. Preston, how you doing this evening, bud?
Good. How are you doing? Thanks for having me.
You bet. You bet. Really honored to have you on our podcast. First and foremost, congratulations on qualifying for your first BFL All-American. That's a tournament that every BFL angler wants to qualify. I know numerous anglers out there that have fished their whole lifetime, even dating back to the Redmen days, still have yet to qualify for that tournament. It's one of the hardest tournaments to qualify for. So, you know, it's a lot for your career just qualifying for the event. So tell us a little bit about your fishing career and how you got there and what's the path to get to where you're at today.
Well, I started out in California, started fishing. This was way back a long time ago when I was about 18. I started fishing West Coast Bass Pro-Ams out of the back of the boat, and just kind of went from there. And, you know, then I'll just do a quick summary. And then in my 20s, I decided I'm going to make a run at the Opens. So I went from, you know, California to fish the Southern Opens and ended up finished seventh in the points, missing the elites by 2 spots. And then from there, I just kind of been on a big break. And then I just fished local in California and then moved here to Tennessee about 3.5 years ago. And, you know, we didn't have the opportunity of the BFLs out west. So I just started fishing these BFLs, and, you know, a couple years later, and going to the All-American. So I'm excited.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, that All-American is coming up in a couple of weeks. Hot Springs, Arkansas, Lake Hamilton. I know the area very, very well. Beautiful part of the world. Beautiful lake to fish. You know, what are you looking forward to just going to the event? I mean, outside of winning it, the money, the accolades, what are you looking forward to that event?
Probably just, you know, the prestigious of the event, the prestige of it. I mean, it's even out west, you know, when I was younger, you know, everybody knew about the Red Man, then the All-American. So, you know, just to be there's, that's got me excited. I mean, if I finish last, oh, well, you know, just to be at the All-American, bring my family. It's just a dream, you know, it's going to be awesome.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great family event. Great area in Hot Springs to take the family to. I love that area. It's where not too far where I went to school, where I grew up. So your kids and your family will definitely love that area. But, you know, let's talk about Lake Hamilton. I'm sure you've done your research. What are you looking forward to getting there? And do you have any previous experience, you know, leading up to that event that you think will help you?
I know it can be a tough lake this time of year. It can be, you know, clear water. I think my advantage growing up out west is, you know, I have no problem throwing 6-pound line in a brush pile. You know, it'll burn you sometimes, but sometimes you get that extra bite that wins the event for you. So, you know, I'll have a 10, 12-inch giant swim bait on right next to a drop shot. So, you know, just I think my versatility and fishing tough lakes and clear water will have an advantage there.
Okay. Okay. So, leading up to this event, you were able to secure that top six finish, which is what qualifies every angler out there for the following year's All-American. You did that last year at the regional at Wheeler. Talk to us about that event. Obviously, magical week, able to put it together. What kind of went down?
Well, Wheeler, I fished it previously in the opens when I was, almost 20 years ago, and it's always been a good lake to me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because it's kind of got that clear lake kind of vibe to it, or the grass. You can fish deep, you can fish shallow. I ended up just fishing really shallow, staying real close in Decatur. On a shale bed that I got a couple bites off in practice. And I thought, I'm just going to start there and see how it goes. And I couldn't believe it. I was about like 72 out. And I'm like, there's no way I'm getting it. And I pull in there and I'm the only guy pulling in there. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then, the fish were just biting. And I got company pretty quick. But I stayed there for 3 days and was able to pull it out. I had to play a little defense, but it just worked out for me. I was throwing a chatterbait early, and then I was fishing the eelgrass where the shell was with 8-pound line and a shaky head, dragging it through there, and then also a little like 3-inch Kitech swimming it around on 8-pound line, and I think I just was able to get bites by going to that lighter line.
Okay. I got you. So that carried you through the event and you made it to the All-American. So I got to ask, man, and I don't want to jinx you at all, but
yeah.
Preston Henson, 2022 BFL All-American champion. What does that mean to you?
Oh, that'd be everything to me. I kind of thought, my career was kind of, because I wanted to be families first. And, if I get that chance to go to the next level again, this stage would be unbelievable, and to win that All-American is a stepping stone to that.
Absolutely. You say it perfectly. We look at anglers like Jacob Wheeler, Clark Wentlet, Marcus Sikora, Jeremy Lawyer. They all won the BFL All-American. That's how they got their start. I remember I had the opportunity to really get to know Jacob Wheeler a couple of years ago once I got into the industry. And he just flat out told me, he said, I fished that full season of the BFLs back in 2011 in a borrowed boat. I qualified for the All-American. Back then they supplied boats. And he goes, I wasn't even a boat owner when I won that event. And here we are today. And, Jacob's carried himself. He won the Forest Wood Cup the year after that and went on to the Elite Series. And now he's one of the top 5 paid professionals in professional fishing. So it definitely it's more than just a title, but I do have to ask, what's more important to you, the money or that trophy?
Oh, trophy. That's easy. It's always about the trophy. I mean, it's like even in a smaller tournament, you win $1,000. It's like, well, I want my trophy.
I heard it best from Kevin Van Dam one time, a long time ago, and that was the money spins. That hardware is always there.
Yep, exactly.
Absolutely. Yep. So, Preston, really honored to have you on the podcast. Really rooting for you this coming All-American. I know that's going to be next week. You're probably leaving out this weekend to head to Hot Springs.
Yep.
So, best of luck to you. Before we let you go, just looking over your Facebook profile, your social media platform, you've got a lot of great people in Tennessee and back in California that support you. A lot of great family, people in the fishing industry that have believed in you. So, anybody you'd like to give a thank you or shout out to before we let you go?
Oh gosh, it definitely first and foremost be my wife. I mean, she puts up with me. We know how fishermen are. She calls it a disease.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And then I got to thank God for the opportunity that He's put me here, and without Him, I wouldn't. We wouldn't have anything. And then I have to thank John Causey. He's been a big helper since I moved here to Tennessee, kind of take me under his wing. Blazer Boats has been a huge help. They've, supported me and take a good boat, taking good care of me. And, Mercury stuck with me even when I wasn't fishing. I was able to jump back on with Mercury when I got back into it. And just all my friends, like Michael Hood, Michael Tuck, these are guys that they took a California boy out here. I've only been here 3 years, and they've really been good friends to help me learn these lakes.
Good for you. Good for you. And what is your normal division that you fish in Tennessee?
Music City.
Music City. And how you doing this year?
I missed one because I had to go fish an Alabama Bass Trail. So I think I'm right there at the Bubble Boy by missing one. But we got Old Hickory coming up. I'll get them there. I'll make sure I get back in there.
Yeah, Old Hickory's always a fun lake. So, well,
Yeah.
Preston, best of luck to you this year at the BFL All-America. Good luck, soak it in, take all the moments for what it's worth. It's going to be here and gone before you know it. So, man, just relinquish the opportunity, and good luck to you as well. Good luck to all the anglers that qualified for this year's BFL All-American there in Hot Springs. Before we let you go, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. But you've been watching the rotating banner below this video. Hit that link right above the description below this video. Enter into our $2,500 sweepstakes giveaway. Again, as I mentioned earlier, I promise you this is no giveaway any angler out there is going to want to miss. But you have to hit that link and enter into your information. It'll just take a few seconds, and that winner will be selected at the end of the BFL season. From all of us at Revital Outdoors, I'm Theron Asbury. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. Thank you for Preston for joining us. Follow Preston Henson on Facebook and social media. He's got a great platform, great content. Be safe out there, everyone. God bless. We'll talk to everyone very, very soon.